Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about internet bonds and how internet bonds help improving capital efficiency of staked tokens. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Now this is in continuation to my previous two videos. The previous one was on validation of the need for validation of transactions. So I spoke about proof of stake and the staked tokens and why you need to validate those tokens and what are the benefits that as a staker would get from the network. So today, as I said, it will be on bonds, on wealth management. So we're going to talk about all of that. So before we jump in, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Please comment on my video so that I know what exactly you're looking at. And also, please share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my insights, and from my videos. So let's dive in. So first things first, as you know, I have an ebook. This particular ebook talks about my journey as an entrepreneur. The book is titled Six-Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. So here I spoke about the time back in 2010 when I quit my six-figure globetrotting corporate job. The preparation, the challenges I faced, and how I overcame those challenges. So these steps or my experience would be useful for anyone who was trying to become an entrepreneur. At the end of this book, I've also put down 3 worksheets. Now, the worksheets will help you figure out, how close you are to becoming an entrepreneur in terms of your mindset, or how far you are to becoming an entrepreneur, again, in terms of your mindset. So take a look at the book. You could score yourself based on those answers. And the cool thing is, I scored myself based on my mindset back in 2010. So you would get to know how much I scored and how successful I am today with 2 companies, one in Singapore, one in India, and representations in the US market. Now, this ebook is available to you for totally at no cost, free of cost. It's available on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put the URL in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. I hope you like the ebook. Please do comment on it. Now, without further ado, let's jump into internet bonds. So we'll try and understand what are internet bonds. An internet bond is a digital work agreement between a proof of stake network and the bond issuer and a capital provider or staker, bondholder, where the bondholder is required to stake collateral to secure the network and obtain the right to support consensus operations on the blockchain in exchange of staking rewards. So that's the classical definition. So I've spoken about proof of stake a number of times in the past 2 videos. So you could go and take a look at it and why this particular definition makes so much sense. The bondholder has the option to validate the transactions on the network by running a node or delegate the task of validating the transaction on the network to a validator in exchange for a fixed cost or a percentage of the staking reward. So essentially, by staking, by putting in the money, you get the right to validate transactions on the network and also allow others to validate your transaction. And hence you get a staking record. The more you stake, the more you could validate and the more value that you get out of the network. As a result of your stake in the network, chances are that you will not risk fraud or committing a fraud on the network. Hence, it becomes more secure and less risky. And of course, it's also more energy efficient. The bondholder is obliged to adhere to the network's rules, which is to behave honestly and guarantee continued operation. The network participants who do not meet their operative requirements risk penalties. So you understand, so risk penalties, confiscation of stake, and or lose the right to participate in the network. So it's like a sweat equity, as I mentioned in my previous video on validation. It's a very clear-cut sweat equity. Now we'll try and understand, what is it that we are talking about today here on internet bonds. So internet bonds provide a solution to the capital inefficiency of stake tokens by tokenizing the value of staking rewards, which creates multiple benefits. So we talk about the benefits. First, enhanced liquidity for stakers, as internet bonds can be traded on decentralized exchanges, which eliminates the opportunity cost of immovable stake tokens due to staking lockup periods. So there will be lockup periods, but it allows the liquidity for stakers. Increased capital efficiency by enabling multiple layers of rewards to be earned in DeFi, decentralized finance, on top of the staking rewards, which may include trading fees for providing liquidity in decentralized exchange, which with very low impermanent loss, using lending to earn additional staking yield, for example, using Ethereum 2 internet bonds as collaterals to borrow Ethereum, and staking the Ethereum so long as the borrowing interest rate of Ethereum is lower than the net staking rewards for Ethereum 2. Now, this is only, so these are fixed for the same group of coins, so Ethereum to Ethereum 2.0. I don't think you could swap across cryptos at this point in time. Arbitrage opportunities by exploiting pricing inefficiencies among primary markets, stake or unstake at fair value in exchange of was DeFi, VC markets, so for auctions and all of that. So now, so these are the arbitrage opportunities that you get. Now, for more simplified staking, matching the staking experience as simple as a swap. So that's a swap. So there is a swap opportunity. Facilitating access on Ethereum to staking rewards earned on different blockchain networks such as Binance Smart Chain or Polygon. So it does facilitate, as I mentioned, but it's still under works to have a very clear swap across different networks and cryptos. Scalable staking infrastructure, as exchanges provide one-click staking experience, are not necessarily required to run their own staking nodes or integrate with staking providers. Rather, the exchanges may incorporate internet bonds into their platform. So it's built in, so it's even more smoother and easier for the stakers. But you note, not all internet bonds are the same, as each internet bond provider might design the staking or unstaking mechanism in different ways in line with the specificities of the underlying blockchain protocol. So now there is an example given on blockchain protocols have different lock-in periods of staking and all of that, even on DeFi. Now, so this is typically how you are essentially building the wealth management around internet bonds. Now, this is very, very important and a great opportunity for many investors. So the summary is if you are looking at internet bonds, and if you look at the POS, or proof of stake protocols, where you could potentially be on the positive side because of so many different factors, being it more secure, and also it's less efficient, and hence a lot of investment will go into it, and there'll be a lot of investors who would want these protocols to grow, and hence as a staker or an investor, you're likely to make good amount of money. So that's the summary. I will also put the video of yesterday, where I spoken about the need for validation of transactions for POS, proof of stake. I will put the link to that video in the card above. Go take a look at it. And towards the end of this video, I'll put the link to the video on where I've spoken about proof of stake as a protocol. What is it and its detail. So I'll put that in that link as well towards the end. So, well, thank you very much for listening to me. I hope this was useful to you. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital and technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. I'll put down my link to the URL in the description box below. Go visit my page. If you like me, like my profile, please feel free to connect with me. I regularly work with clients where I try and solve their business, marketing, technological, and investment challenges. If your company or your startup is looking to engage me as a consultant around those areas of my expertise, please drop me a line on LinkedIn or write to me on the contact page of my website. I'll put down the contact page link to my website in the description box below. Then we can communicate, get into a conference call, and see how we can work together. So finally, before I go, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So until next time, please stay safe and stay healthy. See you. Bye-bye.